Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's Secret Stash release. I have a really special coffee for you all, and that is this wonderful coffee roasted by my friend Pak, who runs Newbery Street. So this is the Jaroon Kun Lao Double Honey. This is a Thai coffee. So for those of you who have been on Secret Stash for the last year or so, we've had one Thai coffee before from Pak, from Newbery Street, that was an anaerobic natural Thai coffee that really impressed you all. And I wanted to bring back Thai coffee because the Thai harvesting season just happened. So I wanted to bring this coffee in because this is a honey processed Thai coffee, double honey. Very interesting presentation of Thai coffees. Usually a lot of Thai coffees from a year ago, even 2-3 years ago, anaerobic natural, sometimes naturals. This is a honey process. Very interesting. So let's go ahead and open it up. We have flavor notes of caramel, apricot, and black tea. So a lot of Thai coffees are very interesting in the sense that they have a very specific flavor profile. The way I think about Thai coffees is kind of like oolong or milk tea. More of like a milk tea that has an oolong base, if that makes sense. So very big body, very creamy, very sweet. And this is a coffee that kind of checks a lot of those boxes and might be the first time you ever taste a Thai coffee, especially a lightly roasted Thai coffee that is well processed. Let's go ahead and brew. So if you smell it, you do get some sort of, tea, I would smell like. Definitely smell the Thai terroir. So very different, right? It's not really like super fruity or crazy funky. What we get is a lot of, I would say, this caramel note. It smells very like in the direction of sweetness, brown. Yeah, it smells very tea-like. And if we take a look at the coffee, you can see that it is a honey process. It smells very sweet. So let's go ahead and brew. I think this will be very interesting for y'all. If you've never tasted Thai coffee before, this is going to be a lot of fun. Black tea, dry tea leaves. Milk tea, I always say milk tea, but definitely smells milky, sweet. Smells like it will have a bigger body as well. And this is also a coffee that will really start to open up 5 to 7 weeks off roast. This is a very interesting coffee because it's only grown at 1,200 meters above sea level. So it is a lower elevation coffee. So what we're going to taste is probably a lot of sweetness, a lot of terroir, but really what we'll be able to explore is an advancement in Thai coffee. This, again, might be the first time you've ever tasted a Thai coffee. But second of all, you should compare this to other coffees that you have in your collection, right? Like how does this compare? How does this newer region compare to others? Super tea-like. Black tea is for sure a note that I get on this coffee, at least smelling it. And this is actually a modified version of Pak's competition recipe. So he actually uses this recipe for US brewers. He actually got 3rd place in 2024 and 2025, but you'll find 2 larger circular pours and the rest are just center pours. So while there is still water in the pod here or in your dripper and in the bed, you just add a nice low flow rate center pour. And we see that faster flow out. So we'll be getting some nice acidity and some nice sweetness. Definition is what's going to happen in this coffee. I think that's what's so fun. It's going to be wrapping up soon. But we generally want to target a faster brew time for this recipe. But of course, feel free to make your adjustments and change everything to your liking. All right, this is draining through. There we go. Very tea-like. Give it a taste. So, I always smell kind of like this milk tea, black milk tea to be very specific. I guess, black tea is a note on here. But what will be interesting is the acidity, right? Like what I think is harder for newer regions of coffees newer regions is, definition of acidity, sweetness. Are things defined, right? This is really like where these older regions and coffee processing and people who've been farming coffee and producing coffee for many generations, this is newer for a region like Thailand. But what's impressive is I get tropical acidity. Apricot is a note on here. Acidity into a ton of sweetness into this larger black tea body. It's really interesting. It's also very clean. I do think that it is fruity and round because of the honey process. But what's interesting is you get apricot acidity. You get yellow fruit acidity, and this is going to be one of the first few times you ever taste, I think, interesting to find acidity from a Thai coffee, especially a cleaner presented Thai coffee. This is really why I like to get coffees from roasters like Pack, Newbery Street. It's just a very specialized coffee that is in the process of getting better and better. Every year you can exponentially taste coffees like this getting stronger and scoring higher, getting fruitier, getting more complex. This is also really interesting in that I get caramel, black tea, really long linger of sweetness, and this linger is what I would say, like the aftertaste and the finish is really what I would define as Thai coffee. This is a good example of like this tea-like finish, black tea, milk tea, but creamy and larger, just lingering on your tongue. It's not harsh, it's not rough, it's just unique in its presentation. Whereas like maybe you'll have other regions, like if your African coffees, like you'll get, acidity, you'll get like really interesting fruits that linger on your palate. This is this tea that is lingering on my palate, and I think it's creamy, I think it's milky, I think it's really interesting. But that's kind of like my quick explanation as to what I think these Thai coffees taste like. Now, what is impressive, though, is the acidity. As the coffee cools, let's taste. Apricots, yellow fruit. But it's all within this layering, this bigger body of tea, milk tea, black milk tea. Again, I'm repeating myself, but that's also due to this recipe. So this recipe, even though it's ground 50, which is even finer than some of these, other coffees, because there's a lot of center pouring, we get kind of this tea-like effect that happens. And I think that is what plays to the strength of these Thai coffees is the way the coffee is brewed is not trying to push the coffee necessarily in a direction that is not, supposed to be there, right? This is a very tea-like coffee. This recipe makes it more tea-like. It's like double tea, and it's really, really unique. This is a coffee that I think will be impressive to you all who are more enthusiasts, right? Like, is this a coffee that will like blow your socks off because it is super fruity or super crazy in any sort of way? No, but it is impressive in the sense that this is how far that these Thai farmers have come, right? These producers are now able to produce coffee of this caliber that has this defined acidity, this really nice sweetness, and really unique expression of the Thai terroir. Black tea lemonade is a note that I could see somebody saying for a coffee like this. Now, I do want to mention, as much as I like the recipe and I think it really showcases what this coffee is supposed to be tasting like, I will say that you can make some recipe adjustments. So I think it would be interesting to push the coffee out maybe towards that 3-minute mark. So grind, keep the grind size the same, but instead of doing center pours, change one of the last 2 or 3 pours to a circular or a spiral pour. And you should see a lot more interesting acidity, but I really, really just like how this is brewed right now. It's got this nice apricot acidity. Really, once this coffee cools down, I get this acidity into this really, really nice body. And this is just a great example of well-produced Thai coffee. And I am very happy to be featuring a roaster like Pack and featuring Thai coffees like this. It's so much fun, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed this coffee. And again, let this coffee rest a bit. I would say that things are really going to start to open up in that even 5 to 8, even 10 weeks out. And that's what's really, really nice with these lighter roast, clean and high quality Thai coffees. But thank you guys so much for spending the time to watch this week's Secret Stash video. We have so many more interesting coffees that are releasing on regular X Bloom World and our limited releases. But as always, I appreciate everybody who spends the time to get on the Secret Stash. You guys get the good stuff. So thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one.